Hello, beautiful, amazing, fantastic planet, beautiful Earth, and you, individual. And today I would like to speak about trusting in the divine and your path. To have trust, to truly have a conscious and built up trust with the divine, it requires to have certain experiences and conscious effort. Because if you just let yourself go and only let things come to you and only react without any afterthought or forethought, you will only be given and you will give out a little here and there. But if you take every single happening, every single thought, feeling, and will impulse in addition, there we have the word, in addition to being given things, you can operate in a more conscious and harmonious and cooperative way with the divine. You see, many of our dark moments and we feel under the weather and we don't feel our best. We don't have the most life force. Is when we are going through karma and when we are supposed to heal and go inside us and find out what this truly is. That is one form of trust, because you know, okay, I feel like I don't feel the best today. I need to take this time for myself to heal, because we all have gone through some pretty critical stuff in life. And that also means we do have a lot of experiences that allows for a certain state of mind and living to be able to, no matter what comes to you, no matter if you have some bad experiences and you don't quite know how to handle it, then trust. Trust with your heart that, okay, I want to take care of this, I need to find out what this is. The intention alone, if you set that intention, they will help you. That is the trust. They give you different inspirations and imaginations. I don't know why I used this, but imaginations, they give you pictures, for example, or they give you something out in the physical realm that might just hit the right spot at the right moment. It's just about being aware of it. That is the trust. It's so important to have also a certain understanding for the trust. If you trust blindly, you might as well follow a being that does not necessarily want the best for mankind. But if you know where love is coming from, know true human love in this age, then you will come to the right beings, because love is the way to go today. Understanding, empathy, and feeling for another human being, having interest in another human being. Then you have gained a certain trust from the divine too. It is a constant effort and a constant trial, if you would call it that. You are being tested if you are fit to do this work, and if you are still fit to do this work, and so on and so on and so on. And they give you different things constantly. Of course, we do, as I said, go through uncomfortable experiences that makes us retreat into ourselves. And then, after we have been ruminating inside ourselves for a little while, contemplating, feeling it, really finding out what this is, it will slowly disperse and it will be paid and made amends for, because you took your time to finding out what the problem was. It is not easy to do this because there's so much turbulence inside. There's so much different things everything wants you to focus on. But if you retreat a little bit inside yourself to find out who you are, When you find out who you are in relation to the world, what you are giving out to the world, what you can give to the world, and not what everyone else wants you to do. Just do something, no, it is required of every human being to find out what we truly need, not what we think we need. There is a huge difference. The thing is, short bursts of excitement and instant gratifications does not bring about any form of discipline, healing, or even satisfaction for a long period of time. It doesn't bring harmony or stability, but inner stability, inner life. Even though, as I said earlier, even though you have turbulence, you still trust. So it is not as bad as it might seem, ever. We know we do have a messed up world. We do know we have messed up people on this planet. There is no denying that. But are we going to use our time, energy, and focus and intention to blame these people? Or are we going to use these to build up new ways to do things? Because I will not use my time and energy to waste when I can use it on becoming a better human being to help mankind, obviously. And that is why I do what I do. It is important to know who you are in love, in understanding, in relation to other human beings, not only you alone, because you alone there is no relation if you cut out every other human being. And that is why there is nothing outside that is not on our inside. We are made from the universe, and our whole body is made for observing and for experiencing this whole cosmos. That means there is nothing inside us, there is nothing outside us that is not inside us. We have some form of capability to that certain relation outside. It's hard to explain it, but that is the microcosm and the macrocosm. To be aware and know these concepts at least brings about a certain stability and harmony, equilibrium. So you take this work sincerely and seriously. It is not some hobby dabbling, because hobby dabbling never amounts to anything. But if you take things sincerely and seriously, it will become your life. And by making it a physical, conscious reality, deeds and actions, and speech and posture, taken as an example, comes as a result of cultivating yourself and your stability. It is not easy to find topics to speak about the spiritual realm because it is so many of them. So I just meditate, sit still, and find out what am I going to speak about today? What will help humankind today? And often it can take up to half an hour maybe, before I truly find a sentence that I can grab a hold onto and then speak about. And that is the inspiration that comes to me, and I feel I have to trust that because, yeah, that is the spiritual work. Faith, love, hope. And faith and hope is the trust. Love, of course, is so necessary. Because if we only is detached, cold wisdom alone, there is no moral impulses in it. But if we have love, if you have, as I said, understanding. Love is empathy, understanding. And it's a kind of a melding of souls. A melding of a presence. It's hard to explain it, but it is fully reality. So get to know yourself. Get to know what path are you on. And trust it. What have you chosen for your life? How do you make the world a better place? What can you do to make the world a better place? And how can I better myself to give out as little suffering to others as possible? I don't want to share my own suffering with others so others suffer. Obviously, I want to uplift and heal through knowledge and perception and consciousness and emotions. That is what I truly love to do. And this is a work I do every day, more or less all day, because I can. We are always here. We're always here. Except when we sleep. Then we are kind of hazy. But we're always here. Which means there is no excuse really to not take a small moment to work on yourself. I think this was everything. Thanks, beautiful divine, and the hierarchy and Christ. May they guide you on this beautiful path to finding the divine and the path you're meant to take. Love you all, and thank you for listening to me. Goodbye.